Iris and Lucretia, you see that his mind control slaves are moving forward to attack you guys, with Alien holding the charge. With his infamous one stroke, one kill, he immediately goes for a broad attack, trying to hit both of you with a cleave.
Can I use my monk skill to give him disadvantage?
Right, in that case, he fails. He swings broadly, but just barely misses you guys.
Yeah, so in other words, as it comes barely there, she uses her palm to strike it up and it goes over.
You notice that he put quite a lot of force behind that swing. It was quite impressive. However, that has left him quite vulnerable and open. If you want to take your attack, Lucretia.
Yeah, I would like to. Wait, what is... Can I do the thing where I hit them and then I knock them 5... Yeah, if I take an attack action, I can use a bonus action to shove them 5 feet backwards.
Sure. I'm gonna say, honestly, since considering his state, that his mind control and just took a huge swing, I'm gonna give you advantage, so that's actually gonna hit him.
Alright, so, he needs to make a dex save.
Doesn't matter, he crit failed.
Yeah, so he's knocked 5 feet backwards. I ignore the 4 slashing.
Gotcha. You notice, by the way, that the mage and the alchemist in his party, rather than standing back and preparing spells and potions, are just shambling forward. And since they don't have melee weapons, they're literally walking zombies straight at you. It seems like under this effect, they are unable to do, well, their normal things. So since they're worthless when it comes to magic and alchemy, they're basically, quite literally, just meat shields. As for the warrior and the ranger, they have respectively javelins and daggers, so they attack as well. Iris, you said you're 18, Lucretia's 21.
They still have disadvantage against me.
Totally
it's a
legal.
like until my next turn thing.
So none of them manage to hit anything. They just scratch and claw, hitting against your shield and being parried off, and you, Iris, are just nimbly dodging out of their way.
Yeah.
As for the mage and the alchemist, I'm not even gonna bother rolling because it's impossible for them to hit you. Literally fucking impossible, unless they fucking crit or something. Come on.
Oh, by the way, I am going to look to Lucretia and says, can you hold these guys?
No, I said yes! I said yes!
Okay. He's like, okay, don't worry. I've had enough of that beholder. So, Master's turn now?
Sort of. Gordon and Trujano already acted in one way or another. So, I'm gonna say that they do not get to act, because if I give them normal turn actions, that would be pretty boring. So, the only one that hasn't done anything is Andre. And that guy is looking at all of you, so she's like, okay then. And she just casually walks behind the nearest rock formation so the eye can't see her.
Check.
After that, she just prepares an action. As for Valkyrie, she just stands there behind you guys nonchalantly, like nothing is happening, and just passes her turn doing nothing.
Okay, and you said the mage was basically behind the beholder out of the magic icon, right?
Yep. He's moving, so next turn he can probably cast something.
Okay, well Horatius is just going to take a deep breath, draw the bow fletching up to his ear, and on the exhale, let loose 2 arrows at the mage. Thunk, thunk, and then just start drawing more arrows. Until they break the wall. My helmet's not going to be too useful, and the mage needs to die. Currently he's quite focused.
Gotcha. Iris, it's your move.
How many feet off the ground is the beholder floating?
About 20 feet or so.
20, that's exactly my jump height. That being said though, would you allow me, since I can use talismans as a bonus action, use my talisman as a stepping stone?
You basically want to recreate the moment from Drifters.
Kind of, yeah, so I'm running and I basically want to leap on top of it.
Okay, but since he's nowhere near the walls, where are you gonna place the barriers so they can be used as stepping stones? They need to hit some kind of surface, they can't just float.
Yeah, that's the thing. So essentially I'm going to use her shield to jump off. I'm going to have to spend 2 ki in order to accomplish this. Jeez, I need more ki. I need items. Right, so essentially I'm leaping off of the shield over the group of zombies, running towards the beholder, using my bonus action in order to activate the talisman
Not
on
even calling
nearby
them real
rock.
people now, are we?
Pardon?
Not even calling them real people now, are we? Rude.
Oh, the zombies? No, they're fine. Don't worry. The zombies right
By
now.
the way,
they'd be
as
all
you're
good.
leaping over them, the only one that's actually well focused enough to react is Talion himself, who, with a quick swing around, thrusts his blade at the air, trying to nick you. However, he fails.
Oh my god. Did you roll for that?
Yes.
You fucker. Okay. So, use the bonus action to get the talisman as a stepping stone nearby rock. Basically, 5-foot leap. And then just leap on top of him, essentially.
You're leaping on top of the beholder.
Motherfucker.
That went well last time, I remember.
I didn't even try last time. It kept fearing us.
Oh.
You say us. It kept fearing me and me repeatedly.
Exactly, so we couldn't
That's
do
why
it.
it's
The beholder is very
traumatized.
unhappy with this development.
It's like, I'm gonna hold, my other one hand's holding onto a tentacle and the other's holding onto a sewer. It's like, okay, you ready? Gonna stab
Alyssia,
it.
it's your turn.
Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna shoot the mage with my ordinary bow. Just why the fuck not? Don't worry about it.
Lucretia, it's your move. The zombies are in front of you.
I'm just gonna start beating them with my shield.
Gotcha. Make me some rolls to hold them off.
I did nothing.
Pong!
If anything,
fail.
you crit failed, and you feel like you, there's a few extra hands on your shield, and they're starting to yank on it. Make me a strength check.
Get the fuck off my...
Strength.
Get the fuck off
Get
my
off my
shield!
Use
Um,
saves. They never come up.
Lucretia, there goes your shield, by the way. It's not your property anymore.
Oh god
Take-
fucking damn it,
take
I'm gonna
it
beat the
was a
shit out of these
DC
stupid zombies.
12.
Yeah, it wasn't. Here's what's gonna happen. The beholder, because his eye is wounded and because he's an extremely prideful creature that just got mounted on like some kind of fucking horse, he's not gonna fire his lasers right now because he wants to fucking annihilate Iris right now.
Fuck
He's
you!
gonna throw her as if he were an Oni.
No, don't
Oh,
you
no.
fucking
He's
dare!
not throwing her, at least not horizontally. He's gonna chuck her vertically.
I'm still holding on.
So, this is what you're gonna do. First of all, make me a strength check, Iris.
Fuck you,
Wow.
bitch! See, that critical should just...
First one.
It's just like...
Now make the second one.
Are you serious? I quit! That should count as both!
He's focusing all 3 attacks on you.
Oh, there we go.
I didn't figure it out.
Suddenly, you are bucked hard, Iris, and you are flung up in the air. Make an athletics check.
Now it's athletics.
Ooh, Iris, all you see are dagger-like teeth around you as the beholder is trying to swallow you whole as you are falling down.
Armor talisman.
This is just like how you died last time.
No, actually, I died before this point. I don't remember being eaten.
Shirokawa's falling down.
You're a bad person.
Hey, I'm allowed to be a bad person.
Iris,
Eat
it
it!
seems like your bacon is cooked.
That armor talisman. Come on, bring it.
A moment of valor shines brightest against the backdrop of despair.
I like
Good
that. Yeah,
idea.
that's better.
As your goose is about to get cooked, somebody who's just passively been looking on until this point decides to take an action. Suddenly, inside the beholder's mouth, you see a fireball just randomly appear and burst outwards. You see its dagger-like teeth begin to fling out in different directions from the force of the impact. The beholder stands there with its mouth wide agape because of the sudden explosion inside him, screaming in pain. And as he does, he forgets to close his mouth as you literally land inside his body. Luckily, there is no sign of the flames that were there just a moment ago, so you feel no heat, you feel nothing. You are surrounded by a disgusting ball of flesh and viscous liquid and a disgusting forked tongue like a snake. There are some bits and pieces from destroyed teeth as you are inside the beholder. the attack was so powerful that the Beholder loses the rest of his turn. He's just very gingerly trying to close its mouth around you, but it's clearly been severely damaged. Lucretia,
so
the
is the
zombies
Horatius.
are trying to give you a group hug. Make me athletics check. Well, Lucretia, you are currently wrestled to the ground by 5 zombies who are dogpiling you. They don't attack you though, because they kind of can't. You feel the weight of the world upon your shoulders. Apparently
He's
the weight
reeling.
is 5 people who don't know what they're doing.
5 people that don't. Apparently.
Rohana slaps some talismans on the backs of Alyssia and Horatius. Henry uses some kind of buff spell from behind while the Beholder has his eyes closed and he looks absolutely out of it. You see that even though he's floating, he's slowly going down, like he's about to collapse on the floor. He has no idea where he is right now. Whatever happened to him, he looks like he is absolutely wrecked. And with that, Horatius, it's your turn. Perfect Strike has been cast on you. I think that's what it's called in this system as well. So you get basically a plus 20 to hit. Also, due to Rohana's talisman, your damage is increased by a 3d6 lightning damage for all your attacks this turn.
Nice. And the creature's getting glommed, right, by all of them?
Sorry, what?
The creature's getting glommed by all of the
Yep,
zombies,
they're basically
right?
giving her a group hug on the ground.
Which means there's no more barricade.
Nope.
Sister, you're gonna be
Are
okay.
you
Okay, bye.
literally gonna jump over your sister who's getting dogpiled?
I was considering asking her if she needed help, but then you told me I had those buffs on me.
Oh my god.
It's okay. Gordon will help her.
I'll be
I would
fine.
like
I'm
to,
a-
yeah, I'd like
To be fair,
to
they're not all
lance
guys,
down
some
the
of them are
mage,
girls.
regardless of the fact that I'm not on a horse.
Nope, actually that's good enough. That absolutely destroyed him.
Great, and with him down, with my final and third attack using my bonus action, I'm going to hit the Beholder as you said it was going down,
You can.
and I have a reach weapon.
Yeah, he has 10-foot reach, man. He's like an orb of death.
That's now 3d6. Okay. Iris, as you're inside the belly of the Beholder, suddenly there's a white, bright lance that appears out of nowhere, almost attacking you. You barely miss it.
I'm in here.
And I'm gonna cut you out.
Iris, it's your turn. Below you, you see a giant motherfucking pike that almost slaughtered you. Above you, you see a broken up, messed up jaw of wrecked teeth and a Beholder who's whining in pain. In the middle, there's only slime and darkness. What do you do? Oh, by the way, speaking of slime and darkness,
And now, the darkness holds dominion.
what now?
Oh lord. By the way, as in between the opening of its jaw, as it's like, do I see the marks appearing on the walls?
Yes, it seems that as soon as the mage died, the marks of Grim are starting to appear all over the cavern.
By the way, as you see that, you know a comical scene where the mouth keeps closing and opening with a person inside of it? It's essentially that. It's like, okay guys, I want you to take care of the marks. I'll handle this! And then I am going to get Ashura, which I'm sure is very not happy about being inside the Sphinx mouth just as much as I am not. And I am going
If you're grabbing Ashura to use her as a weapon, she's like, ew, 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 no, ew,
Look, don't complain, I'm in it too.
ew! I want Lucretia blood after this, ew!
And I'm gonna basically thrust up the blade. First I'm gonna thrust up into towards where the eye brain area is. And then what I'm gonna try to do is cut downwards where Horatius' spear come from, so I'm trying to cut myself out, because I get 2 attacks with it.
Well, just so you know, your attacks out to hit and out to crit.
Okay.
Just click both of them. That'll be easier. It's auto-critting anyway.
Fuck me. I critted both times and you said auto crit. That is unfair. It would have been fucking amazing luck. Fuck you.
Keep in mind that because of that, I'm gonna have Ashura's special critical condition trigger though.
Right, there we go. And I got high on flipping talismans too. Nice.
Ashura, because you know what type of demon she is, she basically consumes the life of her victims. And despite her being like, ew, that's disgusting, because you critted, she starts consuming the power of the Beholder. You feel like she is growing stronger as she does so. As for the Beholder, he absolutely comes crashing down. Despite them being naturally, buoyant, he is so fucked up that he immediately collapses on the ground after being sliced and diced from the inside out. Horatius, you actually have to dodge out of the way because that thing was about to come crashing down on top of you. Alyssia, it's your turn. In front of you, you see the Beholder on the ground. His eyes are twitching slightly. He's barely moving. It looks like one nice shot is gonna do him in. His main eye is not functioning. It's very glazed over and unfocused. So, magic works.
How nice! A certain bow made of lightning materializes in Alicia's hands, or Alicia's hand.
It looks like everybody's gonna get a piece of him, except for Lucretia.
In fact, I deliberately did an action surge so we could all hit him at least once.
Okay, this is not me trying to be cheeky, but do I have advantage?
I mean, the Beholder was on his last leg, but for some reason, Alyssia decided that she wants to nuke him, so basically what happens is, as soon as your arrow hits the Beholder, he explodes like a balloon filled with guts and viscous liquid, leaving behind only Iris, who, well, she is kind of smelly right now, and also she doesn't look so good.
She just whines.
Turns out the voices in your head at the start were right. You have poor hygiene.
By the way, you laugh, Horatius, but you're pretty much there, so the explosion hits you dead on. You're not something to,
Sorry,
look at
I'll
either.
have you know exactly half of me is clean. Which is twice as much as her. Yeah, just twice as much.
It was just sitting there on the ground. It's like,
More
Are they
importantly,
still
how is
grappling
Lucretia
me?
doing?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
As soon as the Beholder exploded, you see that the guys on top of you stopped moving. It seems like they passed out. So now there's like literally 5 passed out people on top of you.
I'm
But
shoving
just
them
goes
off of
over
me.
and hauls her up.
Their overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
That sounds like me after I get up in the morning.
It sounds like Amanda is a frog. I can't help but think that every time.
You see that the mage who lies dead at your feet, Horatius, is, while he's still a corpse, you see an unearthly presence enter his body and speak through him, just like last time. He chuckles. You see that the eyes on his forehead, that are tattoos, begin to bleed. And as they do, you see that the marks of Grima begin to glow, and they begin to center where the corpse of the Beholder is. And little by little, the remains of the Beholder begin to put themselves back together.
just so we're clear, can I roll out the way while it's forming? I don't want to form around me.
Yes, of course.
I mean, you might. You got some crits last time.
It's like, goddammit, I'm back inside it!
And as the Beholder is slowly starting to put himself back together, Iris, you remember that a certain somebody told you of how they avoid curses because they're bad juju for them, and how they can purify them instantly with bright fire. Obviously that doesn't work on people because it would kill them, but that doesn't apply to rock formations.
Valkyrie! A little help, please! I don't want to get messy again! Could you burn the curse? She says as she's like trying to get up all slimy. It's goddammit.
You see that she uses telekinesis to bring some of the floor lava up into the middle of the room, and then it starts shooting off like bullets towards the mark of Grima, instantly destroying and burning them and purifying them. As this happens, the Beholder again becomes a lifeless lump of flesh, and just with a disgusting, noisy flop, just falls back down. So is the mage. As for the presence inside him, you see it slowly fade, and with it, the portal behind him also begins to flicker and shatter, leaving nothing behind.
Oh, just to make absolutely sure, by the way, I smash his head like a melon.
Sounds good. I mean, you're already dirty. What else can happen to you?
Iris is still like, thank you. Shouts across the lava field. Oh, that being said, is like the volcano stopped rumbling?
Oh yeah, it has. It's
Oh my
starting
God.
to calm down.
I'm gonna start going towards everybody else. Is there anything left over from the beholder, or did it just splatter into mush?
Only lumps of flesh and blood.
No magical items. That's weird. All my books said they would explode into gear. I don't know why.
Loot explosion.
Exactly.
Bad
So maybe
feelings.
Alyssia shouldn't have blown it up into a million
No,
pieces.
dude, this is the thing. It can't give loot. It has no pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
How are you meant to get
Then
pants, man?
explain
That's not
how all
RPGs
those
work.
bears keep giving me gold pieces.
It eats them, along with the people.
Well,
Not dissecting any bears.
what happens is, much like Alyssia, you've got a very special niche, and you earn quite a lot from these bears.
Oh.
Lucretia, you're not getting any bad feelings anymore.
Oh. Oh.
However, there are a couple of guys on top of you, also some girls. So
Oh no, she
that's
shoved
pretty
them off.
loot.
That's alright, I pulled
I
her
shoved
out of
them
the-
off. No, I shoved them off. I'm an independent
You
woman. I
both
can do
did.
shit
Calm
myself.
down. So basically, Iris is like coming over to everybody. It's like, somebody, aren't we? Please.
Andre snaps her fingers. There, little one.
Oh my God. I
The
looked to.
smell's still there, though.
Oh no. I'm gonna take like 500 baths.
Everybody's staying away from you.
Alyssa's just raising an eyebrow. Why are you so flustered? When has a little grime ever killed anyone?
I still don't
Nice.
like smelling.
Only blood. Not nearly enough piss and shit for a proper battlefield.
Like,
He's just wiping his face off with the gauntlet.
It is not to distress you any further, Andre says, but considering beholders eat a lot of magical bullshit that's probably, well, bad for the body, you might want to test yourself and, you know, make sure to stay away from magic for a while.
Haha, Iris caught a magical STI.
Check.
I'm fine. She says
I'm
grumpily.
surprised she beat Alyssia to it.
she just says
Actually-
grumpily before looking around. It's like, can we? It's like, aren't we? Can we do anything with the ley line?
She looks back to where the portal was. Not really, unless you want me to open another portal and summon something else.
No, I don't suppose. It can be a nice portal.
She looks at you like, seriously?
Fair
And
enough.
just break it
I'm
entirely.
going to venture a guess that whoever opens the portal can't exactly control what is summoned.
Yes.
Yeah, can you break the
They
portal
can if they're
entirely?
strong enough.
Check.
Oh, did you hear Horatius?
What do you say?
I said, can you break the portal entirely?
Well, sadly, there isn't any way to do that permanently. But, looking at the condition of the ley line, it's probably going to be here for at least a few more weeks, after which it will disappear. Chances are, it will never appear in the same place again. So, it should be fine.
We'll make sure somebody's just checking on it now and again. I'm sure Talion wouldn't mind doing that. I mean,
Speaking of
if he's
him,
alive.
Talion and his men begin grumbling as they're starting to wake up and look absolutely confused.
Iris waves.
Well, they don't know you guys, so
Iris was hoping.
Are you all doing okay?
we got jumped and I don't remember anything. Where are we? What's going on?
You're in an active volcano.
Almost
The
active.
hell am I here?
You are mind controlled by a beholder.
Beholder. He looks at you like he doesn't believe you, but then starts looking around and sees the corpse. The fuck?
Don't worry, it's fine. Everybody's safe.
It didn't kill you this time.
Shh, they don't know.
He looks even more confused. What?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
Have you tried not worrying about it?
Otherwise, everything's sorted here. Sadly, I don't think we can take any trophies back. She says, looking over at the beholder. No fame.
Actually, just asking because I don't know, but like the beholder isn't technically a demon, right?
Nope,
Nope.
no souls. However, you can recover some of its broken teeth as a memento and, you know, as proof of your kill.
Actually,
Keep in mind, they are like daggers. They're very sharp and sturdy.
Is there any part of the beholder's corpse that can be harvested to turn into poison?
As far as you know, no.
I'm gonna take a tooth then, just as proof.
Sadly, the eyes are the most valuable parts, but none of the eyes survived.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna also, after I pick up a tooth, since I was in middle of it, so I suspect I'd pick one up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna basically go over to Titan and try helping him up. He's like, oh, by the way, here is Shirokawa, this is, and I'm rattling off everybody's names, like, here's Lucretia, she made sure you didn't die during all of it.
I haven't seen you at the guild. Who are you guys?
Oh,
We're just passing through.
well, we registered, but yeah.
He looks back towards his people who are still pretty out of it and says, do you guys mind if we continue this back at the cove?
Of course. I'm unsure that I want to stay here. I need to take a bath, she says, and starts walking away dejectedly. She does look towards
Honestly enough, he didn't say anything about the smell. I guess he was being nice.
either that, or I highly suspect he's also doesn't have a sense of smell. But
That's also possible.
looking towards
Give zero fucks.
looking towards Valkyrie, she smiles and nods in thanks, like general smile.
She doesn't say anything because guess what? She doesn't talk. And as for her expression, she just has her poker face. He doesn't react.
Okay, time to go back.
Alyssia just shrugs. It's not so bad.
I don't know. It looks pretty bad from here. But what do I know? And she just because walking is for blunts, she teleports away.
I love that if there's nothing else I contributed to the campaign, it's that walking is for blunts. Are we heading back then?
Presumably.
Lucretia wants to check in on Horatius too.
We can have a chat on the walk there. It's probably going to be a fair while.
Are you feeling better?
Yeah. He looks down idly, starts playing with the tooth on the necklace. Suppose I did do better this time.
Yeah. Everything worked out just fine. Nobody got hurt. Well, except for Iris's clothing.
And pride.
Wines.
Her pride could do with a little hurt.
I suppose it could.
You alright, by the way?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't need to worry about me.
I'd give you like a concern look. I mean, not just them. Are you alright? I've been sort of in a world myself the past few days.
What do you mean?
I mean, just because it happened to the others first time doesn't mean it's any easier for you. I know it was bad enough for me watching it.
I've died a lot of times before. It's nothing new.
Lucy
I'm fine.
just shakes his head and brings her in.
The volcano has calmed down, the lava has stopped flowing, and everything is surely but slowly starting to return to normal. Still a bunch of corpses everywhere though, singed by the lava. Shame you can't harvest those materials, that's probably gonna be worth a fortune, but oh well. As you guys return back to the cove, there's a huge uproar at the guild, as you guys report that the active volcano has been quenched, and the beholder that was, well, in charge of it all, I'm assuming that you're gonna spare some extra details and just say that, has
Yes.
been dealt with. Of course, nobody believes you. However, when Iris mentions who her mother is and that she's literally over there in the corner, when Talion mentions I was there, I saw it, and when you guys point out and show them the teeth of the fucking beholder, everybody has no choice but to accept the fact that you guys are absolutely amazing legends and the best ever, okay?
I thought you
Yeah.
were going to say that they have no choice but to accept that we're fucking madmen and also apparently way more
Well,
powerful than
to
some
be fair,
newbies.
some of them are looking at you fearfully like, are these things people? Are they monsters? What's going on right now?
To
More
be
like,
fair,
are they sane?
we came in and we're like bottom of a bottom rank, and then immediately went, "Oh yeah, we killed a beholder. It's okay."
We killed a
Turns out
beholder
they're
and
actually
saved
an
these people.
absolute specimen.
Uh-huh.
The only way to describe you.
I think
Absolute specimen.
the only two who look like
Just a
proper
total
heroes are
unit.
probably Horatius and Lucretia, since they're all like armored up and like all nobly standing and stuff.
Though the fact that I'm literally spaghetti
As-
Prego on half
As
of my body probably
everybody in
spoils
the as the end of the day rolls on, night dawns over the cove, and there's a huge cove-wide party in your honor. The taverns are full. Everybody's having fun. Everybody is enjoying themselves, and you are the guests of honor.
It's a fucking dragon!